vui lắm khi mà hỏi những câu hỏi mà mình trả lời được chứng tỏ là chúng ta hiểu Ngài thôi. Các bạn học bên thầy của các bạn. Thầy có nhiều chị. Vâng, thầy của bạn cũng dạy thế. Không chỉ biết rồi nhưng mà được có cơ hội này một tuần thì sẽ buổi đâu.
Okay. So we're hearing about the soul, the size of the soul, and where it is. Right? The soul is in the heart.
Yes.
And it's floating in 5 kinds of air. Maybe you know about these airs, Prabhu. You're the yoga teacher, right?
Yes, Maharaj.
You know about these 5 airs? Are they in the heart?
Yes, Maharaj. Prana.
Prana, apana, vyana, samana, udana.
Yes, Maharaj. My wife also study about this.
Really?
Yeah, she can tell which place is which prana is there. Mama, you can tell which is udana?
It's okay.
So the soul is there in these 5 airs. Are all the airs there in one body?
All the airs in one body, yes, Maharaj.
Oh. Are they all in the heart, the 5 airs?
No, Maharaj. The heart is the main, we call the prana. But others air are like udana is upper area, on the throat area, and apana is down area, and samana is in the stomach area, and vyana is whole body.
Okay.
It's covered whole body. Yes, Maharaj. And there is also upaprana to support this prana.
Okay. So the soul is purified from the contamination of the 5 kinds of material air. Its spiritual influence is exhibited. So the air, these 5 airs are material, but the soul is pure and spiritual. The Hatha Yoga system is meant for controlling the 5 kinds of air, encircling the pure soul by different kinds of sitting postures, not for any material profit, but for the liberation of the minute soul from the entanglement of the material atmosphere. So Hatha Yoga is being described, sitting, controlling the air in the body by the different sitting postures. The sitting postures are the asanas.
Yes.
And you have to do this to get the soul freed from the material energy. So you have to practice regularly for a long time. So people who do this, they can get great benefit. Oh, they get great benefit if they practice this kind of control. So the constitution of the atomic soul is admitted in all Vedic literature, and it is also actually felt in the practical experience of any sane man. Only the insane man can think of this atomic soul as all-pervading Vishnu Tattva. So Prabhupada is describing that some people are crazy because they think that this soul is God. They think that they're God. And they think that the one soul is within everyone. In other words, I am you and you are me. We are all one. So this is crazy. These are insane, means crazy people. they think that we're all God.
Nghĩa là ở trong cái đoạn này là Sri Prabhupada nó giải thích là nhiều người cứ nghĩ rằng là những cái linh hồn thì nó giống nhau và tất cả các cái linh hồn đó là đứng tối cao, nhưng đấy là một cái suy nghĩ rất là sai trái, sai lệch và một cái suy nghĩ rất là điên rồ. Tất không ai giống nhau cả và những cái linh hồn bé nhỏ không thể là linh hồn tối cao.
Maharaj, what is sane man and insane man?
The sane man can understand that the one soul is in the body, and how the one soul is influencing one body. But the crazy man, the insane man, he's thinking it's the same soul in all the bodies. He's thinking that we're all one, the impersonal philosophy, that we're all one, we're all God. That's crazy, to think that it's the same soul. We're all individuals. We're all persons. You are different from your wife. I am different from you. We're all different from the child. We're all individuals. We're all individual souls. Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita, never was there a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor will we ever cease to be. So we're all individuals. We're not all one. So this idea of oneness, this is crazy. You understand?
Yes.
The influence...
But the spirit is, Maharaj, but the spirit is, the nature is same or different, like my soul and your soul. So you are different and I am also different.
Right.
The nature of the soul.
That's right. But our souls are different. I'm an individual, you're an individual. But some people think we're all one. We're all God, we're all Vishnu. Prabhupada said, you think like that, then you're crazy. You're crazy because they're thinking only one, the impersonal, they think like that. They think, I am you, you are me, we're all Vishnu, we're all God. So this is...
My point was, when we contaminated, then we act like different. But when we are all pure, like all the pure soul, so the nature of the purified soul is the same or they are different also?
Well, the nature of the purified soul will know that we're part of the Supreme Soul, Krishna, that we're a tiny part and we have a relationship. The Supreme Soul is the master and we're the servant. That's it. Pure soul will understand our relationship with the Supreme.
So their nature is the same, Maharaj.
Whose nature is the same?
The pure soul.
Yeah, pure souls will understand our position, that I have a relationship with the Supreme Soul. So each soul has an individual relationship. It's not that every soul has the same relationship. Different souls will have different relationships with God, because we're all individuals. Even when we become pure, there will still be a difference between you and me and Krishna, because we're all individuals eternally.
Nói là tất cả những cái linh hồn của chúng ta ấy, những cái linh hồn bé nhỏ được đánh giá thì tất cả nó đều là sự khác biệt, nó nằm trong mỗi cơ thể khác biệt, thì các cái linh hồn đó nó cũng có bản chất khác biệt. Nhưng mà khi một thời gian, khi mà nó thực hành và nó hiểu được cái bản chất thực sự của nó là linh hồn bé nhỏ, đều cả đến từ linh hồn tối cao, được tạo ra từ linh hồn tối cao, có mối quan hệ rằng với linh hồn tối cao, tất cả các cái linh hồn đó nó ý thức được cái điều đó thì nó khi mà đã gắn kết được rồi với linh hồn tối cao rồi thì nó cũng mỗi một cái linh hồn đó nó đã hoàn toàn là gọi là giác ngộ rồi nhá, thì nó cũng nghĩa là nó đã hiểu được rồi bản chất của nó rồi, thì nó ngoài cái hiểu vấn đề được ra thì nó cũng là một, nó vẫn có sự, nó vẫn hiểu được bản nó, những cái linh hồn bé nhỏ đó, linh hồn thuần khiết đó nó cũng có sự khác nhau giữa chúng, chứ không phải là cứ giác ngộ rồi là giống hệt nhau, hiểu không? Nghĩa là mỗi một cái linh hồn có sự khác biệt khác nhau và mối quan hệ nó với đấng tối cao cũng là khác nhau.
Okay.
Whereas in yoga, we study in yoga that all the soul comes from the Supreme Soul. So when we see the spirit or the soul, that all the soul are the same. They comes from Supreme Soul. Their nature is same. Like they not feel the pain, they not feel the pleasure, they not hunger, they not feel hungry, they not feel like the spiritual nature is the same. Everybody is the same.
Yes.
This concept is right.
Yeah, maybe the same. Just like in a family, brothers and sisters, they're the same, right? They're the one family. We have one father, and we have many brothers and sisters. They're the same, but they're different. They're the same because they're the one family, but still they're different. We're eternally individuals, and we keep our individuality.
Điều đó được giải thích dễ hiểu. Ví dụ trong một gia đình, chúng con rất là, bố mẹ sinh ra rất là nhiều đứa con trai con gái đều sinh ra từ cùng một cha mẹ, nhìn có vẻ là giống nhau nhưng thực sự là nó vẫn có sự khác biệt. Ví dụ như tính cách, tính nết, hành động, mọi cái nó đều giống, nhìn có vẻ giống nhau nhưng mà không phải là nhau cả.
Can Maharaj little explain about individuality? How is the different individuality?
Well, just like here in this world, you know, we're all individuals. I gave the example. I don't know about your pain and pleasure. You don't know about my pain and pleasure. We're all individuals. Here in this world and in the spiritual world, we'll always be individuals. You have one relationship, one service with Krishna, I have another. We have different duties to perform in relation to God. We're not the same, but not all one. We keep our individuality eternally. Krishna said, never was a time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor in the future will any of us cease to be. So that means in the past, now, and in the future, we're eternally individuals. I have my karma, and you have your karma, and baby has his karma. Everybody's got some kind of karma. We're individuals, not the same. Here in this world, it's not the same. And when we go back to Krishna, it's still not the same. We keep our individuality. Just like in the family. Family is one. But still, there are brothers and sisters. There's the father, there's the mother. There's a difference. Is it clear?
Yes. Ví dụ như ở trong gia đình nói đó thì nghĩa là cùng sinh ra của bố mẹ nhưng mà những đứa con nó có sự khác biệt với nhau. Tất cả những cái linh hồn bé nhỏ nhìn nó giống nhau nhưng thực sự là nó không giống nhau.
The influence of the atomic soul can be spread all over a particular body. According to the Mundaka Upanishad, this atomic soul is situated in the heart of every living entity. And because the measurement of the atomic soul is beyond the power of appreciation of the material scientists, some of them assert foolishly that there is no soul. The individual atomic soul is definitely there in the heart, along with the super soul, and thus all the energies of bodily movement are emanating from this part of the body. The corpuscles, which carry the oxygen from the lungs, gather energy from the soul. When the soul passes away from this position, the activity of the blood generating fusion ceases. Medical science accepts the importance of the red corpuscles, but it cannot ascertain that the source of the energy is the soul. Medical science, however, does admit that the heart is the seat of all energies of the body. So Prabhupada is describing here about how the energy to pump the blood through the body, it comes from the soul. The corpuscles, which carry the oxygen from the lungs, get the energy from the soul. To carry the oxygen, they have to have some energy, and they get that from the soul. But when the soul leaves the body, then no good. There's nothing is not going to work anymore. So medical science, they cannot understand the soul, but they cannot explain where the energy comes from to make these red corpuscles to allow for the red corpuscles to move, to carry the oxygen. They cannot explain, but we can explain because we talk about the soul. But medical science, they say, no, there's no soul. They just believe in chemicals. They say if there's a soul, we should be able to see it. But we say, well, the soul is very small. You have to have spiritual vision to see it. They say, no, it cannot be. It's not real. You're just cheating. You don't believe it. Like this.
Nghĩa là những cái người vật chất ấy, những cái nhà khoa học ấy, người ta không có cái khái niệm về linh hồn, thì họ không thể mô tả về linh hồn, họ không thể đánh giá được về linh hồn hay cái sự hoạt động hay là cái cấu tạo của linh hồn nó như thế nào. Nhưng mà khi chúng ta là những người có kiến thức về thế giới tinh thần, thì chúng ta lại có thể nhìn thấy, chúng ta có thể đong đo đếm được cái linh hồn nó, chúng ta có thể nhìn thấy cấu tạo của linh hồn nó như thế nào, chúng ta có thể nhận xét được.
Such atomic particles of the spirit whole are compared to the sunshine molecules. In the sunshine, there are innumerable radiant molecules. Similarly, the fragmental parts of the Supreme Lord are atomic sparks of the rays of the Supreme Lord, called by the name Prabha, or superior energy. So whether one follows Vedic knowledge or modern science, one cannot deny the existence of the spirit soul in the body. And the science of the soul is explicitly described in the Bhagavad Gita by the personality of Godhead himself. So, Prabhupada's comparing the souls to molecules in the sunlight. There are many molecules in the sunlight. And we're like that. We're like the small parts. Krishna is like the sun, and we're like the tiny sparks, the tiny light, molecules of light from the sun.
Sự so sánh giữa chúng ta và đấng tối cao, linh hồn bé nhỏ của chúng ta với linh hồn tối cao. Linh hồn tối cao nó giống như một mặt trời, còn của chúng ta thì nó giống như những cái tia sáng từ mặt trời.
So Prabhupada said Vedic science or modern science, they both agree there must be the soul in the body. You can't,
Và cái sự nhận thức đó nó đều được khẳng định bởi từ những cái người từ thế giới tinh thần hay từ thế giới vật chất, đều được thừa nhận.
And we can experience the soul when we are chanting Hare Krishna.
Và chúng ta có thể cảm nhận được cái linh hồn khi mà chúng ta tụng niệm Thánh Danh.
Chanting Hare Krishna will help to awaken the soul, to bring up our consciousness.
Khi mà chúng ta tụng niệm nhiều, chúng ta đánh thức cái linh hồn đang ngủ của chúng ta, đem thổi vào nó cái nhận thức và làm nó thức giấc tỉnh dậy.
Okay, I got to stop here because people are calling me. They're looking for me. People from China. So,
Thank you, Maharaj.
okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
对，师傅，我才做完饭，才做那什么包的饺子，可以吃呢。
姑儿嘞，顶拜您的莲花足。
顶拜你的莲花足。
对，顶拜你的莲花足，顶拜您，顶拜您。